Hi guys, um we're back again. So for this video, I'm going to discuss about chapter 4 of the Cisco Net Acad. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. So chapter 4, network access. So this chapter begins by showing the functions of the physical layer and the standard and protocol that manage the transmission of information. We also discuss the functions of the data link layer and the protocol associated with it. So, we also discuss the type of connections. So, um, before any network communication occurs uh, by establishing a physical connection. So, a physical connection, it can be two, which is the wired and the wireless. So, it also discusses the network interface card or the NIC, which connects a device to a network. Then there is two types of NIC, which is the Ethernet NIC and the WLAN NIC. So Ethernet NIC are used for wired connection, and the WLAN NIC are used for the wireless. So the example for the Ethernet is like the printer, and for the WLAN is the smartphones and tablets. So this chapter also discusses the physical layer, which provides the means to transport the bits that makes up a data link layer rings across the network media. So, example of the physical layer media are the copper cable, fiber optic, and the wireless. So, copper cable, it uses the signals are patterned of electrical pulses. Then in fiber optic cable, it has the patterns of light. And then in the wireless, it have the patterns of microwave transmission. Then, so it also tackles the physical layers of standards. So physical layer is the hardware, media, encoding, and signaling standard are defined and governed by the these are the organization standards or the organization that responsible for the standardization of network process. So first is the ISO, or the International Organization for Standardization. Then there is the TIA or EIA, or the Telecommunication Industry Association or the Electronic Industry Association. Then there is the ITU, or the International Telecommunication Union. And then the ANSI or ANSI, which is the American National Standards Institute, and then the IEEE, or the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, and then there is the ETSI, which is stands for European Telecommunication Standards Institute, and then the FCC, or the Federal Communication Commission. So there's also the CSIA, or the Canadian Standard Association, and the CENELEC, or the European Committee for Electrotechnical Standardization, and then the JSA, or the JIS, which is the Japanese Standard Association. So these organizations are responsible for the development of local specification. So in addition, this chapter also discuss about the functions. So the physical layer standards address three functional areas. So first is the physical component, which are the electronic hardware devices and media and other connectors that transmits and carries signal to represent the bits. Then there is the encoding, or the line coding, which is a method of converting a stream of data bits into predefined code. Code is the group of bits used to provide a predictable pattern that can be recognized both by the sender and receiver. So then there is the signaling, which is the method of representing the bits. Then plus is the modulation, which is the process by which the characteristic of one wave or signal modifies another wave, which is the carrier.